Hey there, YouTube fam! Welcome back to our channel. Today, we have a heartbreaking story to share with you. It's a tale of two ships, Titan and Titanic, both facing a similar fate. One sinking 111 years ago in the North Atlantic Ocean, and the other just a few days ago, with 5 passengers on board. Different vessels, different technologies, different eras, but at same place and shared destiny. So, why did this happen? What were the reasons behind it in this advanced era? Let's dive in. Now, Titan was no ordinary submarine. It was a small submersible designed by OceanGate, a company known for their innovations in underwater exploration and research. This remarkable submersible was specifically created for those who wanted to visit the iconic Titanic wreck and witness its splendor in the depths of the Atlantic Sea. Every submarine has a special ability or capacity to withstand the incredible pressure of the deep sea. As you descend, the water column above exerts tremendous pressure. The burial site of the Titanic, approximately 3.5 to 4 kilometers deep, to put it into perspective, the distance between the wreck and the sea surface is equivalent to 5 Burj Khalifa skyscrapers. The pressure is immense, 5,800 pounds per square inch. That's like having one elephant standing on just 1 square inch of a human. Imagine measuring the total surface area of a submarine in square inches. The greater the depth, the greater the pressure, and the more robust the submarine must be to withstand it. Just imagine the incredible forces at play on a submarine's exterior. The Titan submarine underwent rigorous testing, subjecting it to pressures of 5,000 and 10,000 pounds per square inch, which it successfully passed. When building something to endure extreme pressure, it's crucial to avoid square shapes. That's why ship windows and even airplane windows have rounded corners. These rounded corners help prevent cracks by reducing stress concentration. When it comes to underwater vehicles, rounded shapes are always preferred. But the Titan pushed the boundaries. In order to accommodate more people, the length of the submersible was increased using carbon fiber and titanium. While titanium is recommended, carbon fiber isn't. Stockton Rush, the CEO of OceanGate, who led the project, once said, "I bend some rules, and I like to be remembered as an innovator." But sometimes, rules cannot be broken. It seems this decision may have played a role in the tragic end of the Titan. They embarked on their journey from St. John Port, which was about 435 miles away from Newfoundland, where the Titanic rests in the cold waters where even sunlight doesn't reach. The dive to the Titanic wreck was planned for June 17, 2023 Saturday due to severe weather. The dive was delayed. They were all excited to witness the Titanic firsthand. During an interview with BBC, Christine, the wife of Shahzada, revealed that Shahzada was incredibly excited and filled with childlike joy at the prospect of seeing the Titanic. Initially, Christine had planned to accompany him on the trip, but she ultimately stepped back when she realized how much Suleiman, his son, desired to go. Finally, on Sunday, June 18, at 1 p.m., the submersible started its dive, launched by its mothership, the Polar Prince. The Titanic wreckage is in 2 pieces, with a distance of nearly 2 kilometers between them. The dive was focused on the front part of the wreckage. The submarine was equipped with 2 batteries. If one battery was depleted, it wasn't an issue. But if the second battery reached only 40%, the submarine had to resurface as it posed a potential danger. Communication between the submarine and the mothership was maintained through text messages. At 2:45, the Polar Prince lost contact with the Titan, indicating their proximity to the wreck of the Titanic, which typically took about 2 hours to reach. Losing communication at such depths was not uncommon, and previous instances of the Titan losing contact with the mothership had been resolved without incident. The entire trip was expected to last 7 hours. The diving operation itself was planned for 2.5 hours, but at 3 p.m., a distress message was sent by the submarine, urgently requesting assistance. However, when the submarine failed to return by 8, concerns grew. At 10:40 p.m., the U.S. Coast Guard was notified about the loss of communication with the submarine. They promptly initiated rescue efforts and reached out to the Rescue Coordination Center in Halifax, Canada, for further assistance. By the time they contacted the Maritime Rescue Coordination Center, MRCC, it was 2:00 a.m. on Monday. Nearby commercial vessels were also alerted to the situation. Finding the submarine was the primary objective in the rescue operation, which proved to be challenging. Underwater sonar scanning was employed to locate the submarine, and an extensive search operation was conducted throughout the designated area. The rescue operation continued until Thursday, with determined efforts to locate and retrieve the submarine and its crew. The rescue operation continued for the next 2 days, with efforts intensifying. On Wednesday, June 21, at 6 a.m., sounds were detected through underwater sonar. Remote-operated vehicles were deployed in the direction of the sound, but unfortunately nothing substantial was found. The concern of losing the Titan grew as time passed, especially considering the dwindling oxygen supply. The Titan had enough oxygen to last for 4 days, and by this point 3 days had already elapsed. On Thursday, June 22, ROVs were sent towards the Titanic wreck. At 3:48 p.m., a debris field was discovered, believed to be that of the Titan. The remote-operated vehicles located the tail of the Titan approximately 1,600 feet away from the bow of the Titanic wreck. The Titan, which embarked on a mission to visit the wreck, had tragically become a wreck itself. Meanwhile, the U.S. Coast Guard reported detecting an implosion sound 3,800 meters below the sea surface on the preceding Sunday. But what exactly is an implosion? When an object expands outwards due to high pressure, it is called an explosion. Conversely, when an object collapses inward due to low pressure, it is known as an implosion. It is believed that the structure of the Titan failed once it descended into the water, and this occurred at a depth of 3,800 meters, subjecting it to tremendous pressure. The entire collapse of the submarine structure happened within a mere 2 milliseconds as it succumbed to the immense forces. When a submarine collapses, it contains hydrocarbons, and when pressure is applied to hydrocarbons, they can explode. This principle is similar to how ship engines operate. Therefore, after the implosion, there may have been an ensuing explosion. The entire sequence of events likely happened so rapidly that the individuals on board may not have comprehended what was occurring. An implosion takes around 2 milliseconds, while an explosion lasts for about 4 to 5 milliseconds. It's important to note that the human brain takes approximately 25 milliseconds to process and understand what is happening. This tragic event brings back memories of another ship that met a similar fate, the Titanic. It took 73 years to find the Titanic's resting place on the ocean floor. Countless expeditions and researchers from around the world have ventured towards the Titanic, seeking answers to the questions it raises. James Cameron, the Canadian filmmaker behind the hit movie, visited the Titanic an astounding 33 times to ensure the accuracy of his film. In 2012, Cameron also became the first person to reach the deepest point in the ocean, the Mariana Trench, in a solo submersible vehicle. After the movie's success, thousands of people dreamt of seeing the Titanic with their own eyes, leading to an influx of tourists to the wreck site. James Cameron said, "We knew that if this submarine passed its pressure test, it wasn't going to fail on the first dive. It might fail on dive 7. Once the director learned that there was a loud bang on the hydrophones, followed by the loss of transducer or transponder, then loss of communications, I knew what happened." Now, let us take a moment to honor and remember the lives of those who tragically lost their lives in this devastating incident. Among the individuals who perished were Stockton Rush, the dedicated CEO of Ocean Gate, who devoted himself to advancing ocean tourism. Hamish Harding, Action Aviation owner, was an accomplished individual who had even journeyed into space alongside Jeff Bezos. Paul-Henri Nargeolet, a respected veteran of the French Navy and an esteemed expert on the Titanic, had previously explored the wreck on numerous occasions. Lastly, we remember Pakistani business billionaire Shahzada Dawood, business advisor, and serves on the boards of a number of charities and organizations, and his son Suleiman, a brilliant 19-year-old college student known for his remarkable talent in solving Rubik's Cubes in just 9 seconds. Suleiman aspired to set a world record by solving a Rubik's Cube in the depths of the ocean. The Dawood family has made significant contributions to philanthropy in Pakistan, particularly in the realms of education and social welfare. Let us cherish their memories and the positive impact they have left behind. The loss of the Titan submarine and the lives of its occupants is a devastating tragedy, one that serves as a reminder of the risks involved in exploring the depths of the ocean. As we continue to learn more about our vast and mysterious underwater world, it's crucial to prioritize safety and ensure that technological advancements keep pace with our ambitions. Landing on the ocean bottom is more challenging than landing on the moon, and we know more about Mars than our own ocean depths. Thank you for joining us on this somber journey into the depths of the ocean and the fateful fate that befell the Titan. If you found this video informative, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications so you won't miss any future explorations and updates. Until next time, stay safe and keep exploring.